savings and benefits. We handle the problems you'd expect and the ones you never knew you had.
You don't know how much this means to me. I'm serious. Thank you.
It's my pleasure.
The AARP Auto Insurance Program from The Hartford.
If you're just joining us, here's what you need to know right now. A white transit police officer is guilty of involuntary manslaughter in the shooting death of an unarmed black man last year in Oakland. So far, everything is quiet in Oakland after that verdict came out tonight. We're also watching the airports in New York, where the U.S. is set to deport 10 Russian spies. In return, the Russians are releasing 4 people accused of espionage there. And the Obama administration's ban on deep-water drilling just lost again, this time in a federal appeals court.
Here comes the play-by-play.
Now it's the time in our show for the play-by-play. We replay the day's best tape, and our panelists break down the moves. With me again, 2 of the best analysts, Ron Bonjean and Paul Begala. Okay, we're starting with something good. Remember that show, Wild Kingdom, gentlemen? Well, Sarah Palin seems to. Her political action committee has a new video out called Mama Grizzlies. And Palin says you just don't want to get mad with those Mama Grizzlies, but that's not all.
We're going to turn this thing around. We're going to get our country back on the right track, no matter what it takes, to respect the will of the people. Look out, Washington, because there's a whole stampede of pink elephants crossing the line, and the ETA stampeding through is November 2nd, 2010. A lot of women coming together.
Ron, pink elephants?
I'll tell you, it's creative. I think it was a good idea. It connects with people. They take a second to think about it, and there are a lot of female candidates up for the Senate this year, and why not?
Is the Mama Grizzly the hockey mom of the next election?
I don't know. For our viewers who don't have HD, I am not a woman, and so this ad's not targeted for me. You mentioned the word woman like 50 times in 30 seconds. You know, so I always kind of try to have my own frame of reference. It's my mother-in-law, Jean Friday, okay? Jean Friday doesn't care about pink elephants. She cares about red ink in the budget and how you're going to reduce it. She cares about green jobs and how you're going to create them. She cares about black tar balls washing up in Galveston, Texas, how you're going to clean them up. Not an issue at all is ever mentioned in that ad. Not a conservative one, not a liberal one, nothing. It was classic. It was classic Sarah Palin, total fluff.
Disagreement on that one. How about this one? In Nevada, Rory Reid, he is the Democratic candidate for governor of the state of Nevada. He's also the son of Senate Majority Leader Harry Reid. But you might not know that from the younger Reid's campaign ads, where he sometimes just goes by Rory. Republicans are making sure voters don't forget that the son is a Reid, and he's connected to the approval-challenged Harry Reid.
Well, what's wrong with Rory this time?
Oh, you know, he's locked himself in his office again.
Why?
This time, he doesn't like the new TV ad because it has his last name in it. He's gonna have to get used to that.
Paul, humor is pretty effective.
It is, but again, it's disconnected to any issue. All of this, it's like these great country singers. They start out and they write songs about mama and love and beer and all the important things in life. By their 3rd album, they write about how hard it is to be a millionaire country star, okay? This is all self-referential. Politicians talking about politicians. They need to talk about jobs. In both parties, this is not a partisan thing. They need to talk about jobs, by goodness, and the deficit, not whether Rory Reid has his last name on the ads or whether pink elephants are stampeding. It's really weird to me that you have such a hot political environment and so many of these ads are disconnected from the issues that are driving the environment.
Is he running from the last name?
I'll tell you what, I think it's hilarious. I think it's a really funny ad. We were laughing while we were watching it. It connects with voters. They're going to remember that. And you know what? He's trying to run from his dad's name, and it's going to be on the ballot. I don't know why he would try to run from it if it's going to be on his dad's ballot. And yes, he needs to talk about jobs. I totally agree. And everybody does in that state. There's huge unemployment.
I'm sure we will continue to talk about jobs, Nevada, and all of this. Thanks to both of you, Paul Begala, Ron Bonjean. We appreciate your time tonight. And sure, he's called King James, but are people more interested in where basketball superstar LeBron James winds up than, say, the Gulf Coast oil spill? Pete on the Street finds out next.
How would you like to win $5,000 a week for life this August 31st?
You're not going to believe this!
Watch for the Publishers Clearinghouse Sweepstakes or go to PCH.com. Enter. And the winner of $5,000 a week for life could be you.
I'm Darryl Willis.
I oversee BP's claims process on the Gulf Coast. BP has got to make things right, and that's why we're here. We're replacing the lost income for fishermen, small businessmen, and others who aren't able to work until the spill is cleaned up. We've agreed to create a $20 billion claims fund, administered independently. Our claims line is open 24 hours a day. I volunteered for this assignment because this is my home. I'll be here in the Gulf as long as it takes to make this right.
Could switching to Geico really save you 15% or more on car insurance? Can football announcer Andres Cantor make any sport exciting?
Ha sido una partida intensa hoy. Jadrowski está pensando. Veamos qué va a hacer. Moverá la reina, moverá el caballo. ¡Qué tensión! ¡Viene! ¡Gol!
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
We now offer phone service for $1.70 a month with Magic Jack. That's just $19.95 a year. $19.95 a year. We give you free local and long distance and your own phone number. Make us your new phone company or add a second line with Magic Jack.
Born to an average middle-class family, lived the American dream, and set out to destroy it. American Al-Qaeda. CNN Saturday night, 8 p.m. Eastern.
Hi, I'm Paige Davis. One of the most devastating consequences of homelessness is the impact it has on a child's education. Thousands of children in New York City are homeless and return to school without the supplies they need. So starting on day one, they look and feel different from their classmates. At Volunteers of America, we are determined to give every child who needs one a brand new filled backpack, and you can join us through Operation Backpack. Go to OperationBackpackNYC.org to help Volunteers of America help these kids.
If you're disabled, you could use some powerful, effective help.
We'll deal with the government. You have enough to worry about.
You can call us.